Hey guys, Mike here, and in this video I'm going to explain my plans for the next few days regarding Fire Emblem Engage. So Fire Emblem comes out on Friday, which is in 1 or 2 days depending on where you live, and I made some updates on how I'm going to actually play the game. So I think I'm going to play on Maddening Classic mode for my first run. And I'm also going to probably post a separate series of my reaction to the story. So those videos will just be story only with my reaction to it, and it'll have no combat or gameplay in it. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to give the story a chance. Originally I said I don't think it's going to be very good, and I still stand by that. But I just want to give my reaction, have like low expectations, and my hope is that I'll be pleasantly surprised, and hopefully you can kind of have similar reactions or experiences similar to mine. So that's one thing I want to post. And that's not all I'm going to post. So like I said earlier, I'm going to do Maddening mode, Classic, and I want to do that for the first playthrough because I want to use all the units, and I really want to use all the mechanics in the games. Because when I play Fire Emblem, I've usually always started with hard classic, and what I found is that usually by the 10th chapter or the 10th map, the game is already pretty easy. Like, I've already planned my units and allocated my resources well enough that I'm already set for the 10th map. And I find a lot of the times when I play on subsequent playthroughs, that's usually the case, that that planning gets even more optimized. So I actually don't really have that much motivation to finish the game. Like, once I hit a certain, once that early game, it's a little challenging initially, but once I hit like chapter 10 or chapter 15, around that area, I already feel like my units are pretty strong and then can handle the rest of the game. And so I never really finish the game. And that's the reason why I want to play on Maddening, because I want to, for my first playthrough, I want to utilize all of the game's mechanics and tools that the game has to offer. And I really want to think about just everything that the game has to offer. And I've already been researching the different mechanics and how the game works, like the engage mechanic, the class type mechanic, with the backup users and the cavalry and the riders and all the bonuses that they get, as well as the personal skills. So and that's another thing I want to use, is the personal skills. I really want that to be relevant because, like, as I've said in my previous playthroughs, I've never really used personal skills. It's just sometimes I don't even know they're there. So that's another thing I really want to use when I play Engage. Now that one, so kind of like my reaction to the story combined with my playthrough of Maddening, they'll be separate series, but it's both this kind of the same experience. It's still going to be my first experience or first playthrough of the game. So if you're not interested in my reaction to the story, then you don't have to watch that. You can just watch me play the gameplay part for Maddening mode. And what I'll do for that is I'll try to cut out all the fluff for my Maddening playthrough. That is, I'll probably do all of my inventory management, all of my planning, on my own. And then once I'm ready to start the map, I'll start recording, and then I'll explain some interesting things or things you might want to consider in my inventory management and how I set up my unit, how I allocated resources, and my general plan and strategy for the upcoming map. And then I'll just start playing. And because generally I have my strategy already planned out, then that allows me to just play pretty fast. And usually there'll be some hiccups along the way where, like, maybe there's an ambush of units that come in, or just something doesn't go quite right. I think that'll make the run a little bit more exciting. And but hopefully it goes pretty smoothly. It probably won't, but we'll see how that goes. Maddening, definitely looking forward to. And like I said earlier, I'm going to want to try and plan everything ahead of, beforehand, where I'm just looking at all the skills and stuff. And you don't have to, I don't want to record that part because it's probably going to be a little bit boring, because I'm just constantly just looking at things, re-looking at things. And but like, once I come to the conclusion on how I'm going to plan out my strategy, I still want to share that with you guys and how I approach the map. And I think you guys will find that pretty interesting as well. So that's definitely something I want to share. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is I'm not giving up on my male unit only run. That is, basically the idea was to only use male units. I still want to do that run. I'll probably do it. I'll actually probably do it at the same time as my maddening mode. It'll just be a little bit lagged behind because, like, say I'll play maybe 5 chapters of maddening, and then I'll, once I get a little too tired out or I just want to relax, I'll play hard classic with just male units only. And the theme for that run, you guys had some good ideas, but the theme for that run would probably be, I'm going for like a ORAN high school host club slash high school anime basketball club theme where, it's like we're trying to take the team to nationals and we're trying to, we have the senior class and the junior class. So like the senior class would literally be like Vander, and the junior class and the freshman class, and all those younger guys would probably be like Clan. It's like, I think that'd be pretty fun with like creating dramas and a kind of interesting, funny story behind that. And we're gonna use male Alir for that as well. It's just gonna be all dudes. Rosada's gonna be on that team as well. And I think that's a kind of a fun way to restrict the gameplay, but there's still a theme behind it. And for that, I actually kind of want to bring Anna on that team. Like she can be like the mascot or the manager, and because she's just so cute and she's pretty funny, and she's been always making me laugh every time I see her on screen. So that's what I probably plan for the male only run. And those are the 3 major content productions or series I want to do for Fire Emblem Engage. And so let me know in the comments any more comments, any kind of stuff you want to see. If I find like interesting gameplay tips, I'll probably put that out there as well, or try to present it in a way that maybe the other YouTubers aren't really presenting it. That's something I want to provide as well. I think I can share a lot from my perspective, and there's always different ways for you to say things, and some people learn better from other people. I don't know, maybe I talk too fast, but if you like my content, I think you'll look forward to that as well. So let me know in the comments what you guys want from me for Fire Emblem Engage, and subscribe if any of this future content is going to be interesting to you. And that's pretty much it, and thanks for watching.